Warning: the following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. This game contains text and still image scenes depicting explicit violence, self-harm, and unaliving. Please be cautious when watching this video, and enjoy. Hi, hello, and welcome, kings and queens, cuties, and beans, back to Corpse Party. It's freezing out here. Second wing, huh? Can't believe the school is this big. Are you alright? Uh-huh. I'll be fine. Maybe there'll be a faculty bathroom in the second wing. Seems like we can climb this fence pretty easily and get the hell out of here. But look at these woods. It's like they go on forever. And they're completely surrounding this whole building. I guess now's not the time to be worrying about that anyway. First things first, let's take care of Yuka's predicament. Come on, let's go. Okay. Alright. Whoa. This place doesn't feel right at all. The air is really thick. Big brother, my head hurts. It feels like it's gonna split open. Mine too. My ears are ringing. I don't think it's safe to be in here for very long. Do you want to wait back in the main building, Yuka? Don't split up. I definitely get the feeling you'd be safer there. No, please. Take me with you. Don't leave me by myself. Don't have much choice then. Alright, no need to worry, okay? I'll stay right by your side. Okay. Alright, so, got in here. What's this? 2. Let me just grab my handy dandy whiteboard. So I have the number 2. No luck in here either. That sucks. Boys Lavatory. Any and all students responsible for damaging these facilities will be severely reprimanded. Reprimand the school. Victim's memoirs. 4 or 5. Cold. Hurts to move fingers. No strength to write on desk. Cannot talk or see friend. Tendon and leg cut. Bleeding badly. Oh. A female student's corpse lies sprawled out on the floor. There are a couple scraps of paper from a letter set gently resting atop her bony hand. Luck is fickle, but I still have faith in it. A good luck charm. I know it's stupid, but I truly believe it works. So I know I'll see you again now. And if anyone else finds this letter, please wish her good luck for me. Kaori Kimura, /24, Extern High. Based on size, these appear to be the remains of a senior high school student. Koito. Koito. Child like you. Yoko Fujiwara. 3rd floor, principal's office. No entry permitted. Okay. That's probably important for later. Girls' lavatory. No unauthorized teasing or trickery. Anyone caught horsing around will be severely punished. The floor has completely fallen away here, leaving the stalls inaccessible. There's also charms all over the door. What? Oop, one. Okay. Heavenly Host Elementary School. Notice of school closure. 10/18/1975. Due to the reputation earned from repeated tragic incidents and accidents in and around this school, plans for its abolition have been finalized. There has been a sharp decline in registration and attendance since the initial incidents, indicating to the school board that our time is at an end. We sincerely regret to announce that Heavenly Host Elementary School will close its doors for the last time on November the 18th, 1975. It is through my own vices that this disdainful decision has come to pass, and for that I must offer my deepest apologies to all who are affected. Filed to all teaching staff, Heavenly Host Elementary School, Principal Takamine Yanagihori. Okay. Oh. It's filled with palette knives, painting oils, and mats, and other various sundry art supplies. It seems to be where all the watercolor paints are stored. Big brother, I see her. I don't recognize the school uniform, but she looks like a living person at least. We should talk to her. Yeah, we should. Mm.
あの俺たちは如月学園って学校の生徒なんだけど、
We're students from a school called Kisaragi Academy. And,
クラスのやつらとおまじないをしていたら
we performed this weird ritual with some of my classmates and lost consciousness.
気がつくとこ
And
こ
when
に
we
拉
woke
致ら
up,
れてたん
we
だが
found ourselves trapped here.
君もかい
Was it the same for you? Her expression isn't changing at all. Something's wrong. The female student is staring intently at the corner of the room, opening and closing her mouth rapidly as if chanting an incantation. Big brother. Yeah. There's a decaying corpse sitting in the chair. Cody. Cody, I want to see you. Now, Takahashi. Alright, so I'm assuming there's a third page. And then once we figure out the order that they're supposed to go in. 3, 1. Okay, so 3, 1, 2. Alright. So now we just have to find 3. The door just closed. I miss it. Oh, it's the girl from the opening scene. Big brother. It's somebody else.
俺たち以外にも連れてこ
I
られ
guess
た
there are a lot of other people who were brought here too.
結構
Uh-huh.
よし追いかけてみよう
Come on, let's follow her.
君
Hello?
すまない 急に話しかけて。
Sorry to approach you out of nowhere like this.
俺たちは
We're students from a school called Kisaragi Academy, and... Huh? Oh. What's wrong? No. No one believes you. Not a word. Out of my way. Even when we finally meet other living beings, it's like they've completely lost their minds. I guess it really isn't safe to stay in here for very long. Oh. Another earthquake? Damn it. Oh. It's okay. It's over. You handled that very well. Here, can you stand? Uh-huh. Oh, the bathroom. The door doesn't seem like it even has a lock, yet it's not budging the slightest bit. Its entire surface is littered with protective paper charms. Spiritual confinement, Buddhist guardianship, banishment of malice, charm of exorcism, metaphysical barrier. The hell? Why all the protective seals? Is there something inside? Oh. Look, you really shouldn't hold it this long. It's bad for the bladder. Why don't you just go in the corner? How about outside then? In the woods along the walkway? I should be fine, right? Okay. Oh, this doesn't feel like it's gonna end well. Okay, it's all you. I'll be waiting right here. No, don't split up. You shouldn't have any trouble getting over the fence, right? I think I can do it. Just be at the edge. Don't go over. If anything happens, yell really loud, and I'll come get you, okay? Okay. Oh, this is a dumb idea. It's taller than I thought. Can I really get over it? Oopsie. Hello? Go, 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 go. Ah, shit. Big brother? Big brother? Where are you? Ah. No. It split us up. No. No. Big brother? Oh. And this is why you don't split up in horror situations, especially in a haunted room that's or in a haunted school that's changing all the time. Oh. Ah. Why are you taking pictures of bodies, dude?
持田の
Your
妹
Mochida's sister. Um,
まったく
I swear,
頭がおかしくなりそう
this
だね
place is gonna drive us all batty.
そこかしこにこんな
I
死体
think
があ
there'd
る
be a corpse like this so close by.
震えているのか
You're shaking. What happened to
持田はどう
Mochida?
したの
Big brother's gone away somewhere.
Ka かわいそうに
You poor thing.
一
Come
緒
with
に
me.
探してあげる
I'll
よ
help you find him. No, I'll be okay. I'll search for him by myself. I have to hide. I feel like I'm gonna burst. I can't. Oh, no. Oh,
と
oh. I'm terribly sorry. Big brother, you lied. That's not your big brother. You lied to me. You said you wouldn't leave me by myself.
怪我はないかい
Are you
君は
injured? That's not my big brother. I'm sorry. I'm. My name is Yuka Mochida.
そう僕
Mine's Yuya Kizami. I'm an 11th grader at Byakudan Senior High. Weren't there some bodies or ghosts that kept saying that name?
ゆかちゃんと言ったね
Yuka, was it?
君も
Were you also spirited away here
禁断のおまじないで
after performing the forbidden Sachiko charm? I don't know. Alright,
そうか
I see. Given that you called me Big Brother a moment
さん
ago,
と一緒なの
I assume he's come here with you. Yeah. Big Brother.
かわいそうにね
You poor girl. I've also become separated from my little sister,
探していると
and am presently searching for her. Alright. Seems a little too coincidental. Your little sister is in here? She is.
よかったら一緒においで
If you'd like, you may accompany me. Well, we'll look for your big brother along the way.
生きているものはできるだけ
In a place like this, after all, the living should stick together as much as possible.
僕の妹も
My poor sister is probably off somewhere crying right now, just as you are.
一緒に探してくれる
I
か
simply must find her. So what do you say? Will you join the hunt? Yeah, as long as I'm not left alone with more Shige. Taking pictures of dead bodies. Help me find my big brother. I will.
大丈夫
Fear not. I'm certain we'll cross his path. Alright. I got to play as a big man.
これじゃ通れないな
Well, we're not getting through with this in our way, so... Hello! Oh. Ooh, that means he can probably move the one, back in the main building, too. Oh, big strong man. Oh, I love a man that can move heavy things. Alright, didn't see anything in there, but I can move that. So, this one. That's just the code. You weren't out here before. Plaster bust, cheap and mass-produced for use in still life paintings. Wasn't this inside the art room before? Hmm, what's the matter? Nothing. Probably just my imagination. Oh, it's the third one. Okay, so 3. So, let me write this down. So, if we go on the little key that we found earlier, it's 312. So let's see. It translates to search desk in music room, right side by the windows, second desk from the back. Okay. That girl still here? Oh. Okay, so we have to go to the music room. Or the art room, sorry, that was the music room. No, that was the art room. I have a brain. It works, sometimes. Alright. In the music room we go. Okay, so. Second desk from the back. There are a few sentences scribbled on the surface of this desk. Hurry. Be careful around the green goo splattered all over the floor. It can kill you. I ran into a spiritualist here, who left behind a pair of shoes blessed with holy water. If one person wears them, and all in attendance join hands, then, and only then, is it safe to traverse the accursed green goo. Whenever I see the sorrowful bodies of those who died here, I feel as if I may go mad with worry. I beg of you, survive these ordeals. Live. A pair of shoes with a faint, nearly imperceptible bluish glow catches your eye from under the desk. Take them? Yes. Shoes blessed with holy water. Grant protection to their wearer, and all take his or her hands. Nope, we're leaving, I'm sorry. This stuff. Here we go. There's something sparkling on the ground. Pick it up? Yes. Translucent crystal that shines with a mysterious light. Crystal of unsealing. What seems to be the problem, Yuka? I, really have to go to the bathroom. Oh? Don't tell me you've been holding it all this time, have you? Uh-huh. I, oh my. Well, we'd best find you a place to relieve yourself then. Though I seem to recall our options being rather limited. Permanent records. The door is affixed to the wall like a decoration. It won't open. Alright. Soon. I'm assuming the crystal is for... Oh. She's not breathing. Her eyes have hollow appearance to them, yet still retain a tiny echo of life, and reflect a palpable sense of terror. It almost seems as if she could snap out of it at any moment, stand up, and walk away. The corpse is so fresh, simply being in its presence is disquieting. Oh,
大丈夫かい？
are you alright?
お
This is
ひどい。
terrible.
ゆかちゃん、子供
Yuka,
たちの幽
have
霊
you seen the ghosts of the children? Yeah, I have.
校内の張り紙や大委員
I've been
会
reading
の
the school flyers and
国に
dying
入れようと
messages
したが
scattered throughout the school.
あの子供たちを殺害した
And it seems the
大人の
ghost of
霊
the
が
man who killed those children is in here somewhere as well.
鉄槌を持った大き
He's apparently quite large and wields a
な
hammer.
どうやらそいつが
You best be on your guard.
僕の仲間も
I've had a great many of my friends,
何
many,
人も何人も
many people
あいつや
killed by that man
子
and
供
those
たち
wretched
が霊に
children.
殺さ
At any rate, it seems clear we should stick
笑って
together,
いると
as there's simply no telling what may happen if we part
僕
ways.
の妹と君のお
Come,
兄さんを
we
早
must find my sister and your brother before it's too late. Big brother, I sure hope you're alright. It's a fresh corpse, her skin is still warm to the touch. Attached to her uniform is a student ID name tag. Mitsuki Yamamoto. Oh wait, that just said Byakudan High. Did he... He had to have known her. The crystal of unsealing shattered. Protective charms attached to the door have completely vanished. It's now opening with no difficulty whatsoever.
入れそうだね行ってくる
Seems usable now. Will you be alright by yourself? Uh-huh. I'll be okay.
じゃあここで待ってる
Get to it then. I'll be waiting right here for you. Thanks. Oh. Kizami?
キザミ
Kizami, is that really you?
黒崎お前も無事だったのか
Kurosaki, you're alive.
ああ
You too. Man, are you a sight for sore eyes.
やっと生きてるやつに会えたぜ
Finally, someone else who isn't dead. Godforsaken place this is.
参ったよな
I was at my wit's end just now. Let me tell you. Outside this school, there's nothing but trees as far as the eye can see.
外に出ると
I thought about braving the wilderness, but it seems like one of those forests of the lost you see in video games. Once you enter, you can never leave. It probably is.
一体
So what the hell is this place anyway?
ちくしょう
Damn it all.
人玉とかいるし
There are actual, honest-to-goodness ghosts in here, you know?
もう
I think we may be stuck in here for good.
俺たち
There's no way out for any of us.
お前見たか隣に
Did you see? Mitsuki, in the next room.
死んでる
She's dead. Yeah,
見た
I saw.
俺
I just don't know how to handle this. I feel like
人が一生の
there's a
うち
certain
目に
number
する死体の数が決まって
a
る
certain
らしい
number
ん
of
だ
dead bodies a person's expected to see within his lifetime.
もう俺一生
And I
分超え
swear,
た数の死体
in the last hour alone, I think I've far surpassed my quota.
くそ見つ
Just yesterday, Mitsuki dumped her boyfriend after finding out he was cheating on her with 3 other women.
昨日そいつ
She's been really down about it all morning.
だから俺授業
So
中
I
に
sent her
面白メール
stupid
いっぱい
text
送って
messages
やったん
during
だ
class to cheer her up.
そしたら休み時間に
She seemed mad about it during study hall.
ありがとうってメールくれたんだよ
Then she sent me a thank you message the very next period.
元気出してくれた
I
の
think I was actually able to lift her spirits a little. Oh,
あの子供の幽霊たちに殺されたのか
now though, she's gone. Killed by actual spirits. I guess it was those children. What the fuck? What?
なキザミお前
Kizami,
何 何すんだよ。
What are you doing? No. Oh, he just he just Spartan kicked him. Within these walls, it doesn't matter if you're killed by them. You're killed by me. Either way, you're dead. Can I can I rethink my answer? Can I go back to Marchier? Can I go back to the creepy dude taking pictures of dead bodies? I want to go hang out with him instead. I'll find my brother with him, or I'll just on my own. I think I prefer that. Uh, anything but this. Where?
なんだ、どうしたんだ俺。
What the? What happened? Where am I?
気を失っていたのか。
Was I knocked out? Yuka,
ゆか、
Duke, are you there?
ゆか。
Well then, that was a moment. Inventory of incoming students. Ojima Elementary, 21 boys. Minamoto Elementary, 10 girls. Caring Village Monastery, 13 boys. Osho West Elementary, 18 girls. Amore Gardens Academy, 6 girls. Heavenly Host Elementary School, closure date, 1975, November 18th. Okay. There's a plaque inside the case commemorating the school's establishment. It's covered in bloody handprints as if someone were frantically caressing it. It's haphazardly crammed to bursting with crumpled up documents, newspaper clippings, and scrap paper. School scandals continue. Principal questioned on liability. A cursed school. The many grisly happenings at Heavenly Host. School nurse reported missing. Heavenly Host Bulletin. An individual unaffiliated with the school broke into the building last night and killed himself. This is the third such incident. The deceased was a 72-year-old single male from a neighboring prefecture. Strange but true. Stories of the occult. Chasing down the hidden past of the cursed school building. It really exists. By Ko Kibiki. Give it a look. Not yet. Let me... There's a blood-stained cassette on the floor. It seems to be from a digital video camera. Pick it up. The label reads Kibiki Research Data 1, 2005, November 19th. The label reads... Okay.
数日の間に
Over the course of several days, a series of incidents occurred within this town in which young children disappeared one after another. Their whereabouts were ultimately discovered through a police investigation. But said findings were very much a worst-case scenario. 3 of the missing children were found dead in a concealed room beneath Heavenly Host Elementary, especially unused throughout the school's history. Oh, is this going to be the full document? The 4th missing child was thankfully still alive. quaking in fear on the ground, presumably only moments away from demise when police arrived.
そして血まみれの服
Capping
を
off
手に
this
した
nightmarish scene was an adult male member of the school's teaching staff who seemed to be in a state of
同校の
confusion.
教員1名が発見
In his
された
hands were a pair of bloodied scissors. 9/18/1973.
救出された女児の証言から追
The
及
surviving elementary school
男は
student,
女児の
after
家族
psychological
4名に児童
counseling,
の誘拐
gave official testimony fingering the Scissor Man as abductor and
と
murderer.
殺害を認めたため
The staff member in
未成
question
年
was
者
officially
介
charged with
殺害
multiple counts of
および
abduction
死
and
体
murder
損
of
壊などの
minors,
罪で
as well as desecration of the dead.
送検されるも
He was
刑事
quickly
裁判
taken to
で
trial,
精
where
神喪
an
失の
insanity
認定さ
plea
れ
spared him from prison or death,
医療施
but
設に
resulted in his compulsory admittance to a mental
こ
hospital.
の犯人の極の男は
Interestingly, the perpetrator of these crimes was none other than the school principal's own son, who was widely renowned for his jovial
品質の良さ
personality.
全く不明の突発
However,
的
due to a
な
mental ailment of unknown origin,
教員
he'd
として
begun
の
losing his
振る舞
ability to speak little by little during his years teaching at Heavenly
い
Host.
困難になっていた
Once his speech was all but gone,
事
he
件の
began
数ヶ月
searching for
前に
alternate places of
別の就
employment,
職先を探す日々を
which
続けてい
occupied
た
him for several months prior to the crime.
結果は芳しくなく
The results of this endeavor were not favorable,
ふら
however,
ふらと歩いている
and most of his days were spent staggering idly through the
何度も
streets.
目撃されていたよ
His reputation quickly degraded.
男は入所後数ヶ月
Several months after his admittance to the mental hospital, he managed to slip past the many nurses on duty and escape the
天
premises.
神小学校の地下室
Immediately upon doing so, he made his way into the concealed basement room at Heavenly Host Elementary, where he took his own life by hanging.
この事件で殺された児童たちは
The 3 children he had killed were all Heavenly Host Elementary
犯人
students,
逮捕時に寸出のと
but
こ
the
ろ
one girl who was rescued from the gaping maw of eternal slumber was not.
事件後
Following her close call, she and her family moved to another prefecture, far from the memories that no doubt would have otherwise haunted them
悪い
forever.
噂の立ってしまった天神小学校
Sadly, this was only the beginning of the misfortune that would hereafter plague the school, which had already earned itself an unsettling rumor.
忍び込んだ変質者による強姦事件や
Over the next few years, Heavenly Host would become a stage for countless incidents of rape, molestation, and suicide.
生徒数が大幅に
With student registration and attendance dwindling at an alarming rate in response to these crimes, the school was eventually shut down November 18,
当
1975.
時60歳になっていた校長
The 60-year-old principal at the time had become infamous as an eccentric who adorned his walls, doors, and furniture with incomprehensible graffiti.
意味不明の文字の羅列を書く
Even later, forensic analysis of the writings throughout his office could make little sense of his haphazardly scribbled enumerations.
廃校決定のその翌日
And the day after the school's closure date was finalized, this aged eccentric threw himself from its roof.
首の骨を折り
He broke his neck on impact, dying instantly.
賛美極まる事件である
As you can clearly discern, the sordid history of this school is indeed awful,
人知を超え
but
た
there
力
may be
の
more
動き
to it than merely a series of unfortunate incidents.
巨大なる呪詛の側面を見てい
A
る
power greater than any of us can comprehend may be acting as puppeteer from the shadows, maintaining an actual, tangible curse upon this property.
現場で同い年
And
の
the key
子供
to it
たち
all
が暗
lies
殺され
with
る
the
のを
sole
目撃
survivor,
してしまった
the girl who bore witness to the brutal murders and mutilations of 3 children no older than she,
事件を生き残った赤い服の
the girl in the red dress, the one who got away.
怪奇事件ルポライターの私が
My investigation into the supernatural side of this horrific massacre is only just beginning. Rest assured, I intend to make this a regular feature.
このまま追跡取材を進めてみたいと
I've begun gathering data for a follow-up report, so stay tuned. The next issue promises to uncover more details in this morbidly fascinating story.
この事件
According to this article, the one girl survived the murders.
しかも
But if
この
this
写真
photograph is
さっき
correct,
見かけた赤い
then
服を
it's
着た
that
女の
same
子
girl in the
の
red
じゃない
dress we saw earlier.
どうして殺されなかった子まで一緒
Why would someone who
ここに
wasn't
幽霊
killed
となって
here
存
be
在している
haunting
ん
the
だ
school? Damn, looks like I'm locked in. To worry so much for another's well-being that it torments you to the core. It's an exquisite stigmata that afflicts the living and the dead alike.
君は
And you are?
死んだ
Her eyes are so cloudy, like a dead fish. I'm the spirit of a girl who died here. Okay. I'm really not sure how to respond to that. Happiness and unhappiness are linked. Whenever one attempts to gain good fortune with little effort, there is always a risk. What are you trying to say? You and your friends have become trapped in this school because you performed the Sachiko ever after charm and messed it up.
幸子さん。
Sachiko?
ああ、
You mean that paper doll thing we all did? How did we mess it up? One of you chanted the phrase too many times, or too few. The number of participants determines the number of repetitions that must be spoken. And somebody goofed. Everybody said it 9 times? Sachiko, we beg of you, 9 times. You have to say it 1 time for every person present. No more, no less, or the charm will fail. I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. I remember saying it 9 times. So did someone else mess up? And is that why? No. No, I'm not gonna start placing blame. This wasn't anyone's fault. It may have been on purpose. One of your friends probably thought the whole thing was silly and just didn't even bother to count. Or maybe a misguided member of your group didn't want the fun to end, and knowingly flubbed the charm in a vain attempt at prompting a do-over. No. Even if it wasn't on purpose, some of your friends have a tendency to not take things very seriously, you know? It's not inconceivable that they'd mess up. And just say, oh well, it's not like I'll ever be found out. Without even realizing that their actions would ultimately damn you all. No one's owned up to it, right? Not a single one of your friends has said to you, I screwed up. I'm so very sorry. Shut the hell up already. My apologies. I proposed far too many likely scenarios, it seems. Perhaps it's the nature of my job. I have long since abandoned my writings after all. You do still have your scrap paper doll, no? Be sure you hang on to that and hang on tight. Treat it like a memento. A memento of those who are dear to you. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I'm in a bit of a hurry here. I seem to have gotten separated from my little sister, and there are still some other people I need to find too. Such concern for your friends, and all the impulses that go with it, spurring the heart into action. It's a truly noble sentiment. That's all charms really are, you know? They represent one's regards for other people. They're like microcosms of the soul. Whether it be love or hate, all you need is a truly strong emotion to set them off. The stronger it is, the more powerful the charm. Splendman's hook. I'm burning up. Wait, hold on. What are you? Fridge. Sue. Ball. It feels like my body's on fire. Stop this, please! Stop! Sue. Frigid. Hook. Man's splen. We will not allow anyone to stand in our way. Those who do will suffer without mercy. Now go. Go to the one who occupies your thoughts. So you probably won't make it in time. Hello? Oh look, I got all the way through without getting a bad ending. Continued in chapter 4. Victim's Memoirs, 5 of 5. Reading. Looks like I'll be dying soon, so I'm gonna try to keep my fingers steady, just this one last time. The bleeding never stopped, and I'm getting colder and colder. I can barely see. In the end, we never did find one another here. And unless you magically pop out of the shadows real soon, we never will. Mitsuharu, I've always idolized you. You constantly surpassed me in every way, always one step ahead, no matter what we were doing. I kept telling myself that at some point, I'd turn a corner and you'd be there. But I knew better. My brain knew better. My brain rejected that notion from the beginning. If I should dream in death, though, then I know I'm gonna see you when I turn this next corner, like I've been praying for all this time. We can beat up on each other like we used to. And I'll never have to be alone again.
なんだ
God,
頭が
my head. A wave of nausea and unbearable despair suddenly washed over Satoshi's entire body. The next thing he knew, he was standing in the corner of an extremely narrow red room. His movements weren't his own. It was as if his mind were disconnected from his body, with no perception of surface or gravity or motion. After a sudden dip jarred his senses, he realized he was moving purely on nerve impulses, with no direction or control. Perhaps he'd been taken in by the curse, by the wave of negativity that permeated this space, far beyond the spectrum of human misunderstanding, or human understanding. Misunderstanding. His shell of a body might as well have been a twig skipping across the ground in a windstorm. Without warning, his very sense of self had been completely destroyed, leaving him in a virtually lobotomized state. It seems the remnants of a man's tormented soul are indeed a thing best left untouched. This dying message, and the curse it carried, certainly had no trouble at all dismantling the essence of what was once a boy named Satoshi. Well, there's that. Sorry, Yuka. Get it back. Get it back. Get it back. Alright. Where? Oh. It must be nighttime. I must have woken up in the middle of the night again. Probably drank too much juice before bed. Since I'm up anyway, I guess I'll go wake Big Brother and bug him a little before I go back to sleep. And maybe drink a nice big glass of peach juice too. Yeah, that sounds good. Get it back. Huh? Get it back. Get it back. What? Get it back. Oh. The spirit of a little girl appears right in front of Yuka's face, glowing a bluish white. Where the left eye should be, only a gaping, empty socket can be seen. The disquieting snip snip sound grows ever louder as the spirit draws nearer and presents the item she holds in her hand. It's a pair of sewing scissors, and she is brandishing them dangerously close to Yuka's face. The inner blades are dull, rusty, and caked with blood. There's a little doubt that the following events are going to be unimaginably excruciating. Get back, get back, my eye. The girl repeats her futile demand over and over again, bringing the blades closer and closer and closer each time. I can't move. Big brother, get to me. No, big brother. Yep. Yuka's left eye offers little resistance as the jagged, blood-soaked blade is plunged deep within. Her vision runs red as waves of unbearable agony trigger unconscious screams of primal, nearly animalistic torment. She instinctively reaches up to pull the scissors out. But just touching them lightly causes new jolts of torturous misery to flow through her body. The sound of a foreign object scraping against her cranium echoes through her mind mercilessly. Not from her eardrums, but directly to her brain. No other experience could possibly have prepared her for this. It's all the suffering of the world coalesced into a single moment. The pain grows exponentially worse with each heartbeat, yet the trauma of the experience makes the heart beat faster, creating an endless cycle. It's not something you can adapt to. It's not something you can ignore. All you can do is thank heaven above when you finally die. Get back. Get back. That's a long one. Alright. That was painful. I hated every single second of that. Okay, we're gonna decline it. I really appreciate the offer, Yuka, but I'd much rather you keep it. You're not the only one who's worried here, after all. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you either, you know? Okie dokie. Okay. I'm assuming that's why she needs it. Hello. You pay. You just hiss at me? He's staring right into my eyes. What? I can't move. Come with me. Big brother, don't. My body. My legs. They're moving on their own. Big brother, stop. The spirit of the little boy stares at you with wide eyes and mouth agape. And he has no tongue. It was only a few short seconds between the moment Satoshi fell and the moment he hit the ground, and there was really nothing he could do to prevent it. After all, he had no control when he inched his way towards certain doom, and he certainly had no control once gravity took over. Without even time to gasp in grim realization, he impacted upon the uneven floorboards below, and could feel his innards exploding outward. Yet he remained conscious for somewhere between a couple seconds and a minute before his life officially came to an end. Staring up at the hole in the ceiling, just as his vision began to dim for the final time, he saw his little sister, Yuka, who had jumped in after him. Oh. 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 Oh, there's that. I thought one of them was going to be when Morishige starts walking after you. Warning, your HP is getting low. To recover health, return to a lit candle as soon as possible. Hey, brother. Oh, that was a quick one. Can we go back? Because there was a thing that was fallen over that I'm sure he can lift. And if the chapter's over, that means that I can't go back for this. The heavy cabinets collapsed across the floor here. The boards around it are creaking under its weight. Climbing over it would be far too risky. Well, we're not getting through with this in our way, so... My, that was unexpected. Okay. There's a skeletal corpse with bleached white bones sprawled across the floor here. Lying atop what remains of his clothes is a student ID name tag. Akihiko Kagazuka? Kawazaka? I didn't see the end of that. There's a picture of the 4 dead children here. Can't reach that one. They're the remains of a very tall individual. Lying atop what remains of his clothes is a student ID name tag. Kato Sudo. Based on size, this appears to be the corpse of a middle schooler. There's a student ID name tag attached to the tattered remains of her uniform. Yuki Tsurata. These are the remains of a female student who clearly suffered a blow to the head. Her skull is cracked open and there's dried blood everywhere. Her broken glasses, as well as the student ID name tag, are resting next to her mangled corpse. Emi Urabe. Oh, she was also from his school. How many people did you kill? Jesus. Alright, that should be all the endings. That was chapter 3. Thank you to everyone that came and hung out. I truly hope you had fun, and I will see you guys next time.